welcome in everybody. Today, we're going to be trying 12 different dumpling brands and we're going to see which is the best dumpling. And for the control, I made sure that all the dumplings we use today are pork. And I'll let you guys know by the end of this which one is the best pork dumpling. Honestly, I'm excited to eat because I really need to get something in my body other than coffee right now. I filled up the water, but I don't know how much you're supposed to fill water up. I've never used a steamer before.
How's that gonna work?
So it's actually my first time.
Why would you say that?
Our first pork dumpling, Bibigo pork and vegetable, Korea, #1 dumpling brand. So we're just gonna put her right there. This next brand, Weichuan. I've never heard of this. How do you open this? I like when there's these little holes at the top that are designed so you can rip it, but you can't rip it. I think that's really funny. Oh, this one's way smaller. Look at that difference. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. For real. This is me and this is your dad, okay? Right here, this is your dad. This one's me. Yeah, we're pretty compatible. I know how I'll do this. I'll make it clockwise. Next brand. Oh, this is also Weichuan. Same brand, but I think it's like a different ingredient. All right. Put that right there. These three are also the same brand. Difference is the ingredient. So this one is by Twin Marquis and it's pork with Napa cabbage. I appreciate the bag for this one because there was like the indent thingies for you to peel off. This is the same exact brand, but instead of pork and cabbage, it's pork and shrimp. I like the shape for these. They're really cute. Whoa, that is cute. This is probably my favorite shaped dumpling so far. It looks adorable. Last but not least, we have pork and Chinese chive. I guess I will put the lid on and here, let me turn it off real quick to see if this is reflective. Cause Monka, it's slightly reflective. But that won't stop me. I know a hack to defeat reflection. I'm going to transform into a vampire. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to block off this little area so that it's not reflective. Bam. See, I've never used a steamer, so I don't know how much water to put. So hopefully I put enough water or not too much water. Just let it sit here, I guess. We'll just have to test the dumplings to see if they're ready. I really want to eat the dumplings with like chili oil, but I feel like for the control, I'll have to do without to know the true flavor of the dumpling. I don't ever steam dumplings though. Usually when I eat dumplings, it's when I'm putting it in my ramen or something. I'm not sure if this is raw or cooked. I think I'm gonna turn it off. Let the water drip. Hey, they look pretty good. Okay, this is our tier list that we'll be filling out later. Or I guess now as we're trying it. So this one was the mandu. I think I'm gonna let it sit for a bit because I don't want it to be too hot. Oh, it doesn't stick at all. Very nice. This is the spicy pork. Gonna break it in half so you guys can see what the inside looks like. It's kind of like this red coming out because it's spicy, I think. Will dumpling taste them too? We need dumpling out. There we go. That's what was missing. That's good. The filling is a little spicy. The flavor is really nice and it's spicy. And the wrapper is thin and a little bit chewy from the steaming and it's delicious. It's really good. Super, super good. You can feel the vegetables in your mouth. I can feel the slight crunch from the veggies. That's like too good actually. I think that's an S for sure. I don't know how any other dumpling will compare to that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see any of them beating that. That is really yummy. The next one, it says it's spinach, pork, and shrimp. Our buddy right here. But that's good. It's nicely seasoned. They were not kidding about the spinach. I need to finish it all to know. Let me see. It's juicy too. I think that's really good, but I don't think it compares to the first one at all. But I do really like it. It has like a really nice dumpling flavor, I guess. I like the veggies in that. That's yummy. Low-key, it looks like it has more veggies than it does meat though. That feels more like a veggie dumpling, but that's not a bad thing. That one's an A. I don't know how any of these are gonna be lower than an A. Pork, leek, and shrimp is the next one. Same brand. Inside. I think this one's better actually. It feels like there's more meat, so it's juicier than the other one. And I think I like the leek more than the spinach. I think for dumplings, spinach doesn't work as well. I'd say not as good as the first one, but that's like right there. You know what? I feel like I should say the price for these too. Let's do that. So in S tier, the Bibigo spicy pork, that was $8.99. The pork, leek, and shrimp was $8.99 as well. The spinach one was $6.49. So the cheapest one is the lowest one in the tier so far. This one is the pork and Napa cabbage. You can see I don't like that one. That one's bad. Oh, I was gonna say there's nothing that can be below C, but oh, that one was weird. It has a really off-putting flavor the moment you put it, like the moment you take a bite. I don't know what flavor that was. I didn't like it. Okay, well, I hope the other flavors for this brand are better. It might be because like I'm eating it on its own. Usually when you eat dumplings, it's in soup or a sauce. So I'm assuming with the super sauce, it wouldn't be that bad. The next one, this one is the pork and shrimp. This brand is just bad. Something weird about that brand. That's a little better, but no. There's something going on. Don't buy this brand, guys. It's not good. This is the last one from that brand. Maybe she will make up for it. Okay, that's the best one. Oh, that's actually good. What the fuck? Why is that one good? This is pork and Chinese chive. This is the brand. That one's actually good. As here. I don't know why the other ones tasted so off. Like they tasted weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know if I trust my taste buds. Am I off? Is something off with me? Possibly. Maybe it's a bad batch. It should be consistent, you know? I think rating it for even if it's like a bad batch for a low rating is fair because consistency is important. Our next 6. Okay, honestly, just based on like the packaging, they do not make the filling look good. That looks like dog food inside. You know, don't judge a book by its cover, right? This looks like if AI made a dumpling. I'm kind of nervous. This one looks fancy. Whoa, it comes in a special package. They're so cute. Whoa, this is fancy. What the hell? But also, what a waste of plastic. I don't know why this is necessary. This is our next one. I don't know what the brand is. It's Asian. It's Asian, but look at, yeah. This next brand, oh, the packaging looks like it's pan fried, but we are steaming everything today. Okay, it does say that you can steam it. Pork gyoza, Berkshire pork pot stickers. Whoa. The next one is, I see Vietnamese there. That says, which is shrimp, and that says thịt heo, which means pig. Okay, so far some of these dumplings look a bit questionable, I won't lie. Hey, this is the brand that we liked, right? From before, Wei Chuan? But this one is pork and leek. Why does that also look like AI generated dumpling? What is going on? All right, guys. Last but not least, maybe least, who knows? This is juicy dumpling, pork and cabbage. The filling looks, I don't know why they made it look like that. This batch is AI generated. Are you guys excited for the second batch? I kind of wish we had more dumplings now. I should have bought 16. No, I'm kidding. That'd be crazy. Oh, she's boiling. This is my breakfast, by the way. First meal of the day, 12 dumplings. Okay. The first one is the questionable dumpling that we saw earlier. Yeah. She looks kind of questionable. Is that also Wei Chuan? It is! Wait, that means we know it's gonna be good. This is the brand that we liked. It smells, this batch smells. Oh, do you see her? This one, she's leaking. Number 2 is juicy. Where did that juice come from, girl? Damn! Juicy girl. That's how it looks. It's good, but it tastes like it has fermented bean curd in there. How does it taste like that? I don't know how it tastes like that. I was not expecting that flavor. I think it's really good, but I think if you aren't used to that kind of taste, you'd be like, what the hell is that? That is delicious. That's pretty high for me, I think. She's up here. I think this goes down to B. Maybe even like, yeah, that one's really good. I like it. Okay, this one is the one that came in the fancy container, I think. Her juices leaked out, so I'm assuming this was supposed to be a super juicy dumpling before all her juices leaked. But I think she'll still be juicy. That one's okay. The flavor is pretty nice, but compared to the others, I don't think it's as good. It's pretty basic. I don't know what else to describe about that. You can really taste the veggies, which is nice. I think it's better than this one. Or actually, they're kind of the same. It's veggie forward. There is meat in there, but I like the taste of the veggies. Update about the prices. The one we just ate, that one is $5.49, but that's for 360 grams. So that is less than the other ones. And the one before that we just ate, pork with cabbage. Okay, why is it ounces and the others grams? Siri, 21 ounces to grams. 21 ounces to grams. Siri, what is 21 ounces to grams? 595 grams, and it was $6.99. You activated my Siri. Siri! Okay, so that first one we had, the Bibigo spicy pork and vegetable, that is 680 grams, which is the most out of all of these for $8.99. The price goes crazy. Our next one that we're trying, this one right here. Let's try this one. Whoa, that one's really good. Whoa, that one's actually delicious. What the fuck? That might be our second S tier. That one was really nice. Like, it has that nice gingery pork dumpling flavor that I like. That one's really good. Whoa. This is the brand, by the way. This one. That one is $8.99 for 12 ounces. Okay, so this one's pretty expensive. It's the same price as the other S tier. They only give you half as much, which is pretty crazy. But the flavor for that, I can see why it's pricey. That one is really good. By fermented bean curd, do you mean moldy, stinky tofu? Our next one is pork, cabbage, and shrimp dumpling. So it's this one over here. No, that one's weird. I don't like that one. I'm not gonna lie, I have to spit that one out. That one was bad. That's like down there in the D. There's something off with Miss Girly. $6.49 for 20 ounces. That's 566 grams. Okay, so that's a little less than like the S tier one, but I'd say just pay a little bit more, pay like extra $1 or $2 to get the better dumpling. Sorry for spitting out food though, guys. I think I'm being dramatic. If you were eating these with sauce or in like with ramen or in a soup, the flavor of a bad dumpling, you wouldn't even be able to know. Because I'm eating it on its own, that if the dumpling tastes bad, you can really tell. There's like nothing to hide the fact that it tastes bad, you know? That one was pretty bad. Okay, this next one. Oh, this is Weichuan, which is the brand that we really like. And this is the pork and leek version. That brand we found out is super good, so I have really high hopes for this one. Yeah, that's good. All their dumplings are A tier and up. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Now that's a good dumpling. A tier for sure. Oh wow, yeah, all the dumplings for Weichuan are A tier. At least they're consistent. They're not too good and they're not awful. They're a perfect delicious. The one we just had, pork and leek, that one is 21 ounces for $6.49. That's like 595 grams, right? Our final one, guys. This is the self-proclaimed juicy dumpling. We'll see about that, okay? I don't want any of that juice. Ew. Immediately, the juice that came out from that was not pleasant at all. Oh my god, clean my mouth. Okay, that juicy dumpling, oh my god. I don't want any of that juice. No, thank you. All right, guys, and this is our dumpling tier list. I think, honestly, spicy pork and dumpling, $8.99 for 1.5 pounds. That's really worth your money. And it's good, too. The one next to it, although it's a little more expensive, that one is really good, too. The flavor of that one was really nice. I can only imagine that all of these taste way better, maybe, if you like pan fry them. Because that other one in S tier, they do advertise it to be pot stickers, so I guess you are supposed to pan fry that. But even with steamed, it tasted delicious. That was really good. And today we found out that for dumplings, the Weichuan brand is also very delicious and also affordable. Take notes, everybody. And that concludes it, guys. We did it. And I learned how to use a steamer. Yay! We learned a lot of things today. Yippee! It was fun, though. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching, guys. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Check out my Spotify for my song covers. Check out my Patreon for my ASMR. I love you guys. Bye!